Some inherit fortunes. Some inherit family heirlooms or hidden secrets buried in attics. But what if what you inherited was something meant to stay closed forever? This is the story of the locked drawer, a tale of memory, mystery, and the dark corners of the mind. Welcome to the Untold Echo. When her mother passed, Elaine expected grief, paperwork, and maybe a few unanswered questions. What she didn't expect was to inherit her childhood home, still untouched, frozen in time, as if her mother had only stepped out for groceries. Everything was just as she remembered: the dusty photo frames, the mismatched curtains, the faint scent of lavender, and old pages that lingered in the hallways. But most of all, she remembered the desk. It stood in her mother's room like a silent guardian, made of deep oak, aged and warm to the touch. It had been off limits for as long as Elaine could remember. Her mother had always kept one drawer locked, the bottom right one. Elaine had tried as a child to open it, curious and reckless, but the key was never found, and her mother never explained what was inside. Now, decades later, the desk was hers, and that drawer was still locked. Elaine tried keys, hairpins, even a locksmith, but nothing worked. The drawer remained shut, as if it were sealed not with metal, but intention. Frustrated, she let it go for a while. Life began to settle into its new rhythm. She unpacked her life into her childhood home, painting over memories that no longer served her. But the drawer never left her thoughts. It tugged at her like an itch under the skin. Then, one night in October, as a storm rolled in across the countryside and the power flickered with the wind, she heard it. A click, a slow, deliberate creak. She walked to her mother's room in the dark, only the lightning casting bursts of light across the hallway. The drawer was open. Inside were drawings, dozens of them folded neatly, yellowing at the edges. Elaine unfolded the first and froze. It was a picture of a child, herself, she thought, but not drawn by her. She didn't remember making it. Yet the details, the stuffed rabbit she had lost at 5, the curtains she'd cried behind when her father left, they were all there. With trembling hands, she unfolded another. This one showed her standing in front of the very desk. But there was something behind her, a figure, shadowy and indistinct, with long arms and no face. Each drawing seemed to deepen the mystery. More and more of her childhood played out in charcoal and pastel, scenes she remembered, but never drew. Then the dates on the back caught her eye. They were recent, some just weeks old. Someone had been drawing her memories she hadn't even fully processed until now. Elaine started hearing whispers at night, soft humming like her mother used to do while making tea. She'd catch glimpses of motion in mirrors, only to find herself alone. Then the dreams came, dreams of the drawer opening, of her child self hiding inside it, whispering, "Don't look too close." The next day, Elaine packed her things. She knew the house didn't belong to her anymore, not truly. Some places are too full of memory, and some memories don't want to be forgotten. As she turned the key in the front door one last time, she whispered, "I remember." And from the upstairs window, a shadow moved. Uncover the untold. Subscribe to The Untold Echo for more chilling stories.